Okay.
Processing.
Welcome back to
Caution.
another day, guys.
So, use of force, F6, G muscle.
Yeah, I was going to go on shares, but then I realised
Then
it's
you'll move up to
induction
your
on.
probationary period, which you will be
And I
watching
got
your
here in
lockdown
time.
incidents and non-compliances, your transport and visitation, or visitation that is, and your officer arrests. You don't ask FTAs when you're what you've got left, what's going, how far away you are, all that sort of stuff. Just you'll be signed off when you're signed off. Communication devices, so no phones, radios, or other communication devices. Phone calls are 5 tickets per. First 2 phone calls are free to your lawyer only. If you have, if they want more than 2 phone calls, I might as well set up a visitation. Otherwise, they're just a couple of tickets for no reason. It's a bit more practical. What happened?
That's all good.
Ensure that they are calling someone during their privileges and not posting on Instagram, Twitter, or any social media platforms. Ensure that they are in a locked cell. And there's other rooms in there that do lock, but it is not a cell. Make sure they are in the cells for their phone calls.
Who are you?
All right, your prisoner access procedure. So the prison is and its surrounding areas secure.
Can you
All
check
right,
your
so
finger
secure
on this
too many
tablet?
times. Secure access area, and as such, access to regular citizens, DPS employees is a privilege that can be revoked at any time. People on the premises must prove their identity before entry. People who are always allowed, other than to confirm their identity, is your sheriffs, judges, magistrate, or representatives of the government. You are still required to get their identity from them. If they fail to do so, you are able to deny them access. Please note, judges and magistrates must be escorted by a sheriff officer to enter the prison walls. Additionally, please note that police are welcome as long as they put their firearms away first. Lingering for a short time is fine if there are no firearms on site and they are not interfering with any corrections duties. The highest ranking officer on duty is...
Hey guys, please be sensible.
I
We got an induction happening.
me in the back. I didn't do any. I just asked him who he was since he doesn't have a uniform on. That's all. Like, he just tased me for no reason.
Okay.
That's all that happened.
Yep. Pretty sure
I was just
got
confused.
an idea of who it is. It's leadership, I'm pretty sure, or something.
There we go. All right. So, if the visitation has not been approved, then that will happen to all. No. If the visitation has not been approved, then they are not permitted to enter the prison. Nobody may just show up. Only the assistant governor and up may talk to media. So, if you're asked any comments, just state no comment at this time and reflecting the IBAC processes if necessary. All right. Laying down the laws. Ensure that you let them know that they're going to lose all their stuff as they enter, and it will be returned to them as they are requesting their parole. This is your caution that you'll give them, just to let them know of their rights while in the prison. Goes as follows. So, prisoner and prison officer in my case, 36, and you're now in prison at His Majesty's Royal Prison. You will receive food and water in the canteen, which can be purchased for tickets. If you wish to speak to a lawyer or family member at any time, please inform us, as you will need to borrow a phone. If you're injured or feel unwell at any time, you must notify a prison officer immediately, as you'll need to use the infirmary. If you fight some unconscious brand, behave aggressively towards anyone, or fail to comply with any directive given by a prisoner officer, your sentence may be extended or privileges revoked. The option of work, yard time, visitation are all privileges. Your sentence is, the call will give you that one, and you understand, or do you have any questions? Usually they'll just say they understand, and it's pretty easy to explain if they're not sure. Wait a response, you can answer any questions. If they decline, you must confirm that they understand their rights.
That either means reading them again, or getting them to clarify what part of that caution they don't understand and clarifying it.
See you later.
It's slower helps. Alright, search and frisk. Random search is replaced with random frisk. This will be no more random. There will be no more random search. Fuck, yeah. Alright, we're getting there. Random search is if a frisk then comes up with an indicator of something being sharp, etc., then you may take them into a designated search area to search them. Searches can be done in designated areas, being admin reception. That's only us that can search here. The normal COs can't search in admin.
It's FT on above.
Yeah, well, we can search anywhere, but anyway.
Yeah.
The main man trap alleyway and the cafeteria. No, sorry, lockup. Sorry. Please note that if you decide to try search someone in a non-designated area, there will be a prompt stating that you cannot search here. Please go to a stated area. Do not search unless you have reasonable suspicion. This may include you visibly seeing an inmate pull a knife or a phone or whatever it may be, putting it back in their pocket. Frisk is purely done by consent. You cannot conduct unless the inmate has their hands up or you've placed them in cuffs. Please do not frisk unless you have a reasonable suspicion, which is excellent to keep in mind for Victoria Police. Job opportunity. So,
Derek, I'll stop you there. I'll let your voice have a rest.
yes, it is.
I didn't say leave.
Okay, let's go.
Put your ass back here. Alright, so there's a few jobs within inside the prison. So this is the first demonstration of the jobs available to inmates and yourselves as COs. You are allowed to do these jobs. There's a little bit of a delay between each time you can do them. So the first one's the chicken job. This is found in the cafeteria. We will show you this later on when we go through a little tour. So first you'll go up to the chef, request a job, sprint down to the back of the prison, catch a chicken, bring it back up to the kitchen, chop it up, hand it back to the chef, and you'll make up some lovely HSPs. This job will give you between 1 to 6 tickets, depending on how the chef is feeling on the day or on the time you hand the chicken in. Next is the infirmary job. You will go into the infirmary. It does say buy gloves. It is not exactly required. You don't need to. It does help a little bit, but it is not required. You'll talk to the janitor in there, and you'll go into the main area of the infirmary where you'll clean up some bags. You'll get 10 of those bags, get a big rubbish bag altogether, take it back down to old matey at the front of the infirmary, and hand him into him, and he will hand you some tickets. It can give you up to 12 tickets per pile. I've seen someone be very unlucky and receive 1 ticket from this job. So
I just got 3 about 10 minutes ago.
yeah, there you go. So cameras, there's cameras for use inside the prison. There is a wide range of these, and you can cycle through them, track inmates, and turn on night vision. Your Q muscle is used to exit their cameras, your arrow muscles to cycle through them. You can only hear on radio, you cannot speak, and you cannot hear anyone that is currently standing next to you. Please note that this is not a CCTV camera, so CCTV is not a thing that can be used for evidence for in-city matters, unless you're physically in the camera and you shove your body cam up against the monitor and capture it. This also goes for if inmates say they have CCTV footage. Inmates who use CCTV as an excuse are lying to you, because these cameras don't record. So lockup, confinement to a cell. A prisoner may be subjected to a lockup. You should, lockup, should they behave inappropriately whilst in custody. The building where the holding cells are is building 1. We will show you this later. A number of occurrences can lead to a prisoner being placed in a cell. Some are listed below. I'm not going to read them, to be honest with you. You do have access to this handbook, so feel free to look back over at any time. But that's just a list of things that can lead to a possible lockup. Prison officers may only subject a prisoner to a maximum of 10-minute lockups. It starts with a 5-minute and then proceeds to a 10 after a 7. Usually 2 5s. Like if you do 2 5-minute lockups, then proceed to attend. FTOs are able to approve a 15-minute lockup, as well as supervisors can approve a 20-minute lockup. Lockups must be done using a sliding scale, so start with 5, then proceed to a 10, then request a 15, and then request a 20, etc., etc. All lockups that are done must be logged in the active lockup section within the DPS email. There will be slides below going through that process. So continue on with that. If dealing with an inmate who is becoming incapacitated from injuries, hunger or thirst due to neglect by a CO, you must compensate them with the following. So if you're an FTO or there's an FTO on duty, you are able to compensate them with 5 tickets. If not, compensate them with 5 tickets worth of food and obviously a formal apology on your behalf. Just swallow your pride. They may have been an asshole, but you know, we have a duty of care. This is not only for situations where the prisoner had no chance of remaining conscious, i.e. being left in the cell without access to food or water, or being cuffed and unable to eat or drink. As stated before, you have a legal duty of care that you must fulfill. Failure to fulfill this duty will result in disciplinary action. Make sure they have food and water in their cell. So, as I said before, slides on how to process a lockup within the DPS email. So, as a correction officer, you should have access to the lockup correction system, which is in the DPS emails under active lockup. This system is where you can manage and handle active lockups. As seen there, that is the name of the section in the email. So, step 1, navigate to active lockups. Once you've located the active lockups within the emails, this section will provide you with a list of current lockups that require attention, or current active lockups that are still going. To initiate a new lockup, so to add a new lockup in the active lockup section of the main emails, you will need to go in there and type /lockup and hit your enter muscle. This action will prompt a short form to appear, which you will need to fill out accordingly. Fill out the lockup form. So completing the lockup form by providing the following essential detail. Prisoner name, enter their full name of the prisoner you wish to lock up. Ensure it is accurate to avoid confusion. You get this through your F6 muscle. We'll go through this at a later time. Next, you'll enter their cell number. Specify the cell number where the prisoner will be locked up. Again, be precise to avoid any mix-ups or having the form be thrown back in your face because there's someone else in that cell already. Lockup reason. Clearly state the reason for the lockup. It is essential to have a legitimate justification for the lockup. Next, have you supplied food and water? Ensure that you've offered the inmate food and water whilst placing them in lockup. This is a mandatory part. And then next in the final part is the lockup time. Set the duration of the lockup, ensuring that it does not exceed 10 minutes unless you have approval from an FTO or a supervisor. This helps maintain fairness and balance within the prison system.
Sorry, may I butt in here and ask a question?
Yep, send.
With the mandating of offering food and water, what if they deny that and end up becoming incapacitated because of that?
It does not come back on you at that point. You have offered it. You have given them the chance to say yes. If they have decided to be... I was about to be very unprofessional there. If they have decided to deny food and water, and then they get incapacitated, it's on them. You gave them the chance, and they said no. That's the best you can do. You don't know what they're what state they're in. You know, you don't know how hungry they are. But if they say no, it's on them at that point. You know, you've done your job correctly and properly.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, it is what it is at that. Alright, so continue on. Review the form. So before submitting the form, take a moment to double check everything, all the information you've provided, ensure the accuracy in the prisoner's name, cell number, reason for the lockup, and specified lockup time. So if you check up in the top right of this slide, this is what the form itself actually looks like, to give you a general idea. So step 5, submit the lockup form. Once you're confident with all the details, click on the submit button to initiate the lockup. The system will now process the information the prisoner will be placed in the correction system for the specified duration. Regularly check the active lockup sections to stay informed about any lockups that need to be released or required updated information. So if you do happen to accidentally put in the wrong information, you can change the details and update it if need be. So yeah, please keep on top of the timer once you place an inmate in lockup to avoid leaving them in for longer than needed. If there are any changes needed for an ongoing lockup, use the appropriate buttons supplied within the emails. Providing the system to release the prisoner or modify the lockup details as necessary. You will get a little like a buzz on your tablet when an inmate you've put in is ready to be released. So just keep an ear out for that. Step 7, exercise fairness and responsibilities. So as a corrections officer, it's crucial to remain impartial and make decisions based on correction guidelines and rules. Avoid favoritism or abusing the lockup system. Alrighty, so my favorite little thing. So use of force. Use of force should be proportional to the threat. Do not tase someone who is running away from you ever. Always attempt to give verbal warnings and use tackling first. So do not go straight for your taser. You know, which is bad. Alright, so step 1, officer's presence. So being in the vicinity of an inmate and just being available and generally just being seen.
One's right going in the head.
Next is step 2, which is using your verbal commands, giving an inmate a warning using your words based around their behavior. Like, hey mate, please just stop punching on. You know, this is your first warning. Hey, you know, can you go put your pants on? Oddly enough, that is something that is a very common occurrence in here. Stuff like that. Like just giving them verbal warnings, you know, saying like, hey, this is your final warning. If you continue doing this, we will escalate, so on and so forth. Step 3, empty hand submission, which is just cuffing. So this is non-resistant, not dragging them around. You know, you just put them in cuffs. They're able to walk freely. You know, they've still got kind of control of themselves, even though they do not have access to, you know, their hands. So you also want to be using your words for this at this time. You know, just stating like, hey mate, I'm just going to be placing your cuffs for now. It's going to be down to situations like, hey mate, I'm just going to be placing your cuffs now. We're going to be taking you to the cell block due to the fact that we're going into lockdown. Stuff like that. Just communicating with them so they understand why what is happening is happening. Step 4, which is your hard controls, using physical force, which is tackling and or dragging them, so grabbing them by the shoulders and kind of shoving them around. Making sure we are still using our words, refer back to step 2. Once again, you may be at level 4, but you always have step 2 in there at the same time. And then finally, step 5, intermediate weapons and use your departmentally issued weapons. So this is your baton and your taser.
Basic.
So your baton is best used for close-ups, like for proximity-based subduing. So for example, like in cell blocks, if you uncuff someone in the cell block and they start going at you, your baton is going to be a lot more effective than your taser. But then again, if you're out in the yard, your taser will be a lot more effective than your baton. So tasers, obviously, are used to keep it inmates at a distance, and it's only to be used if the threat is deemed equivalent enough. But once again, always use your stage 2 of your use of force. So obviously, warn them, being like, mate, you continue on this path, you will be tased, so on and so forth. Give them a couple of warnings, and then hit him with that little lovely 10,000 volts. Who's here that I can bully on?
Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ford, go on, it's your turn.
Sorry, what's that?
You're reading the next few
Reading.
slides.
I've only got one set of eyes, so I won't be able to talk in city and...
Oh, yeah.
I can do it.
You bash. Alright, Stephen, go for it, mate.
Okay. Please be aware that extending a prisoner's sentence may aggravate them and make them less compliant. Try to use de-escalation or punishments such as putting them into lockup first. Do not resort to taking tickets ever. Taking tickets stops their ability to feed themselves. a prisoner's time in prison may be extended based on their actions while in the prison. Below are a list of offences which constitute the extension of a prisoner's sentence. These are the maximum amount of tickets to be charged. Less can be added at your discretion. So, assault of prison staff, it's recommended 5 as the minimum and 20 if it's a major incident. Supervisor approval is required for additional weeks up to 60. So attempted escape, that's 20 tickets is the maximum. Successful escape, 40 tickets is the maximum for that one. Assault of prisoners, 10 tickets is the max. Failure to comply with staff, 10 tickets again. Contraband located, 10 tickets again. Only punish for weapons. Okay. If they have any other contraband on them, don't give them tickets. It's only for weapons. Uniform violations, 5 tickets per violation. So after verbal warnings. Abuse towards others, 5 tickets per incident. That's for bullying. Your supervisor may request a higher amount of weeks charged depending on the severity of the offence. It is easy to add weeks now. Look in your F6 muscle for further info. Next slide.
So I'm just going to add a little thing on from this slide that's already mentioned here. You will learn this over time,
Then.
but the more you're in here, the more you understand. Inmates honestly hunt tickets. Like they a lot
Negative
of
at the
them
moment, sorry, we've got an induction going.
want to stay in here to mess around and be.
Yeah.
So sometimes just giving them a lockup will be a lot better than assigning.
Sure,
them
they're in
extra
the middle
tickets.
of reading through the handbook, so it's only me and one other officer that aren't doing the induction, and we've got inmates.
Give me one second,
Okay,
sorry.
thank you. All good. So lockdowns, fires, and AMVIC. AMVIC stands for Ambulance Victoria, if you didn't realise. Lockdown is where the entire prison is locked down. All inmates are taken into the cells. Infirmary if the threat is inside the cells. Okay? And locked away. Ensure you ask if they need any food or water. That's a pretty important one. They are kept there until the threat is no longer present and can be released into the yard where it is now safe. Examples of why we go into lockdown. It includes fires, riots, hostage situations, etc. Probationary and up can apply to be fire trained to tackle small scale fires. Wait for the next training session. Sometimes someone that organises it, but someone will put in a announcement when there is fire training. 3 fire trained COs to fight fires, and if you cannot put out the fire, call CFA. Or if the fire is too large, you can also call CFA. No AMVIC past the Sally Port. So that's just out the front here. You'll be showing the Sally Port. But they can be called for medical assistance if VicPol are on the scene in the Sally Port. The two front gates where vehicles drive in, that's the Sally Port. You'll see that when we do the tour. We have an infirmary for a reason, okay? So they're supposed to go to the infirmary instead of VicPol. AMVIC. So lockdowns continued. where and how to initiate a lockdown. So you've got the Overwatch Tower A, that is literally just out the other side there, but it is a bit of a walk to get to. So you go up the top there, and there's a button you can press in there. And in the cell block, there's the cell tower. So just be careful going up there. You can end up in your own little world. But you can go in there to lock down. In the armory behind me,
the main gate.
you can also lock down there. And the Sally port, which is just out there, is another place. When in an appropriate building to access the control panel, third eye, select trigger lockdown. This will notify Vic Pol as well as sound
Gone,
off
if you still need us.
alarm and lock all doors. Okay?
So just noting with Overwatch, our A, that's for only those qualified with
Yeah.
Overwatch.
I should have mentioned that, sorry.
No, that's alright.
uh,
A lot of people forget about it because they just see it and be like, oh, that's it.
yeah, and plus it's that far away that you're better off
Yeah.
going into the Sally port or
Yeah.
armory.
Honestly, if you're like going to do it from the side of the thing, just take it from the Sally port, to be honest, it's
Yeah,
closer.
unless you're for some reason at the tower and you're Overwatch certified.
But yeah, so don't
Quickest
worry about
way is
Overwatch
just
Tower
to-
A unless
Yeah.
you get Overwatch certified.
You can take the tunnel that's just in the.
We're
yeah.
going to skip over uniforms.
Yeah.
We'll go over that once we finish the rest of this hack.
I'll take
so-
that one.
Okay.
Derek, now let Derek go back over.
Yep.
Alright, standard equipment, guys. All corrective officers are equipped with the following equipment, regardless of duties. Okay, so the first one is your taser. Then you have your nightstick, a flashlight, your 2 medikits, but you'll only grab 1 because they come out in packs of 2, and a bandage as well as your corrective radio. So beanbag shotguns may only be used by approval by a member of leadership. The officers must be trained accordingly to utilise this equipment. Reminder, no guns allowed. Well, that's no weapons in general apart from government issued. Allowed unless for a duress, and they're usually by Vic Pol carrying them weapons, not us. Please note that your armory usage is logged, so everything you pull out will be is registered to you, so we do know who's got what. Misuse of these orders will result in a bit of government action, so an example of this is for maybe taking an extra one out to sell it or hand it to a inmate or anything like that. Alright, register your details now. That's
Derek, have you posted their call signs?
I just did it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so the call signs I just put up there in your general, in your emails there, guys. This is how you'll actually register them. So, sorry about that. What we'll do is you'll go into your bot, muck around in emails. Wait, is this that one? It is, isn't it?
No, this is
Oh,
registering
sorry,
their
no, this is the
details,
other
but I
one.
was just
Sorry, yeah.
asking,
So
like,
yeah,
if
you'll
you-
go into clock on,
Yeah.
clock off.
Yeah.
You'll want to scroll up a little bit in there, and you'll see register details. Which is that little bluish, purpley rectangle there. Once you select that one, you can put in your first name, your city number, and then your Steam email. Into there, submit that, and that's your city phone number, by the way. We can actually have people try and put in the real phone number. Out of city one, but yeah,
Yeah, that's been an interesting one. Seeing a few.
not in a
real
while.
out of
Haven't
city
seen it in a
phone number.
while, but yeah.
No. I'll be honest. Since we've put this slide in, it hasn't really been an issue.
It's usually, it was almost always a question that was asked.
Once this is
1 to 2
done,
clocking
we'll
off.
just go through and get a yay or nay from everyone. Yeah, actually, yes.
I got it earlier.
You did. I've already. Yeah, we'll just check that. So you.
Sorry, what muscle is it?
Your tilde muscle, just to see if you've got your job. One next to your one. If you got the job, just throw your hands up for us. Yep. Bob, you got the job.
Just back to that city number. How do I get that again? Sorry.
Just check your
so
phone
you
settings.
open up your phone, go into the settings, and it will be there under your name, and it will say telephone number.
Ah, easy peasy.
Hello, Rose speaking.
Bob, you got the
Can
the
I
job in city?
interrupt?
No, I do not.
Yeah, mate.
Who's on the corrections job role?
Can you just flex your tilde muscle and tell me what you see?
Oh, mate, it only takes 5 seconds. I can jump on it. What's up?
Paul Trent.
I need to. I want you. Oh,
Sorry, mate. Oh, muscle spasm there, mate. Sorry.
Ah, you're right,
to,
mate, you're right.
I've got
to
some
put it one more in for.
Lock him up, Shane.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
Yes, Dad.
Check that for me.
Attaboy.
Yep.
Yep, awesome.
You have a big spider as well.
Number or like put his number in. And
alright.
Big spider
I'll
too. That
give
was
him
like a
a
huntsman on
kick
your
up.
foot.
Ah, yeah, fuck, mate. I fucking grew up in the
Their
outback.
job
I'm
role.
fucking used to them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Only you
What
guys
about
can do
You
that.
won't seen.
They've already been given them.
Alrighty. Have all three of you registered your details at this time?
Yep.
Yep. You're good.
Bit of a spot.
Alright, Bob, you good? Any dramas with registering your
Yep.
details? Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, I was just trying to find my Steam name.
Yeah, it's alright. That little Steam email can be a bit of pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Alright, this is the one I thought we were looking at. This is setting up your call signs. So that one there, guys, we're going to go into... Sorry, are we right? Or...
Yep, go Derek.
Yep, beauty. Alright, so that one there, we want to go up into our bot muck around up in email, so we're up the top there. And then you want to type into there, /set with a space call sign. And then you'll come up with a little thing out there, you can see it there. You'll select the one that says corrections. And then just type in just your call sign itself. So for you, Shane, it's 127, Trevor 128, and Bob, you're 129.
Nice and
Register that.
simple.
If you have any dramas with that, just let us know so we can.
It's saying it's already occupied.
Yeah,
Okay,
same
good.
here.
All right.
Okay, let me go fix that. What are we looking at? 127, 28, 29. And who said? Just say the call sign that is required to be reset.
129.
127.
Try that again.
Yep.
458's going in here. Yep.
Awesome. And
Lucky
nothing
last.
wrong with 128.
It's saying. Hold on one second. Input a valid integration.
Don't worry about putting COR. Just put the number. So just go sec call sign and then the number's 128.
1235.
Yep.
All good.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Oh, we're getting somewhere.
What's next, Mr. Slide Man?
No. If you can just go back into corrections clock on and clock off and click the clock on button for us, just so we can confirm that everything is working as should be.
Yeah, you're good, Bob. Shane, you're good.
Oh, so that changed workload.
And Trevor, you're good as well.
Perfect. Do you want me to clock off now, just so I
Yeah.
don't grab
No.
any-
Oh, you can stay on, actually, yeah.
No, you can stay on. You'll
perfect.
be going into the prison here in a moment.
Alright.
So this is just a prison layout. It's kind of a big overview. I really won't worry about touching too much on this. We will be showing you a tour here in a moment. But obviously at the top, You've got the infirmary. Just to its right is the cafeteria. Just outside, kind of near where the stairwell is where our patrol officer Barry is. He's the one that allows inmates to get out of prison. And then obviously the big building there, just next to the cafeteria, is our lockup cell. I am not going to touch on this on the in-city side of things, but these are some government punishments that can see you copping a very nice trip to the Bahamas. As I said earlier, you do have access to this slideshow package. I highly recommend just going to go have a read over all these in your own time, but just keep in mind that all this can see you.
I usually just read this one out in emails, honestly.
We've kind of just gone to the point of like, it's there. Don't be a dickhead. You know, rules are rules, as they say.
If you can't read it, well, let someone know, and yeah.
If you have any questions, also feel free to shoot an email to somewhere, like just ask in like one of the channels you have access to, or feel free to email a leadership member seeking clarification.
Basically, just use common sense.
Yeah, that's it.
Basically. Alright, so
There's
last
common
thing to
knowledge.
note. So leadership can carry beanbag shotguns daily. Golf carts can be pulled out by full COs and above.
No
Only
leadership.
It's only Vic Pol and leadership that can pull that
Yep.
out.
and leadership can pull them out. But
It's
as a full
always been that
CO,
case.
if there is a leadership member or a Vic Pol member on, they can be pulled out, but you require leadership's approval. So, continue on with that. Only 2 at a time. There also needs to be
Lucy,
someone
have you
that
got
is
COVID?
golf cart certified
No.
at all times.
Cody's
Non-golf cart
Oh.
certified
Yeah, he
operators
doesn't
are
get
permitted
COVID,
to
he's just
drive.
not doing
However, a certified operator must be in
Yeah.
the vehicle.
Get some rest.
Only those that are Overwatch certified
go to
can go
Grove
on the
Street.
railings and the
I'm
towers,
from
so
Christmas
basically
Day.
going up anything. If an inmate does not want to
What?
check in, you can third eye them and check them in yourself. It gives them this lovely little private tour of the prison to get them in where they need to be.
Alright, all good. See
When
you guys
clocking off,
later.
This means like when you leave the prison to go
Yeah.
like
I
to
live
an
at that
event
shit.
or go out
Do you have any
and
tickets?
hang out with your friends,
I need
put all your gear away besides your key card. Your key card
can't
will
take
stay
it.
with you at all times, which leads me to the next point. And then
If you're in the right
finally, never ever let an inmate out, even if they have a weapon. They need a court order
Okay.
to be let
Right,
out
yeah,
of
I
this
don't-
prison.
can't open the door.
So do not open
Honey.
doors or anything for them, even if they've got a knife to your throat. Because you go into lockdown, key cards kind of get fucky when you go into lockdown.
Hold on.
Anyway, welcome to corrections.
How many?
Woot.
I don't know. 10. I just need food.
I'm gonna go back a few slides. We'll
Ten.
get your uniform sorted out, and then
I've got heaps.
Yeah,
So why have you
You won't be able to
I'm
handle
happy
it.
to
Yeah.
let them get the stuff out from the armory.
With the uniforms, it could be one side, one number either side, depending on which one you use.
Yep. So I'm just
Also,
gonna leave that up.
I would
Thank
ignore
you,
that
Illy.
belt,
Bye.
because unless you have a holster on you,
I
you won't
never
be able to
touched.
wear that one.
Yeah. Derek, can I leave you to do this? I just need to go in my head for a second. I'll just leave the slide up.
Yeah, you're right.
Cheers.
The belt you want to look for is actually the one that I'm over here on my right. So,
Forward.
oh,
And-
Ford's got it as well.
Oh no,
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 Ford's got
it's-
the holster on.
No, it's
Yeah, this one. Yeah,
the-
this is the belt. you
this
need.
one.
Yeah, the one that.
It's only a couple across from that one.
Anyway, I need to quickly go in my head, Derek. If you
We'll
can
head over into the
get them all
locker
sorted.
room, guys, and we'll knock this out, eh?
Oh, hang on, they need key cards. I'll do that
Oh,
real quick.
you probably-
I'll do that.
Hey, didn't Con grab the key cards from?
No,
Oh, you didn't?
I just put his number in.
Alright, guys. Go on in, I'll unlock it.
Oh shit, what did I do? Oh,
There you go.
Hi, Con.
Yes, my mate.
Oh,
Stop
There you
blocking the
go.
door. Hey,
Much closer, it's okay.
Just gonna search you guys, and I'll put the key cards on.
Easy as.
just don't stress about your belt. You won't be able to put it on straight away. They don't really clip up real good unless you get your taser. Until you get your taser, I should say.
yeah, they like to fall down a lot when you don't have a taser.
go.
I'm trying to get. Oh, sorry.
That's alright. Alright, there you go. Everyone should have a key card now.
Sorry.
Derek, yeah, I've just got the slide up. I'm just going to go in my head real quick and.
Denied.
Nah, I kind of need to.
Oh. Hey mates,
Fuck, that's a lot of number.
have you got your gear on you?
Yeah,
Your taser and all that? Yeah, right.
yeah. I just, you know.
Everyone wear pit vipers here.
A lot of people do.
Yeah,
Not everyone.
No.
Can you wear shorts here? Or is that like a...
Yeah, you can. Then you
Oh,
can
that's
wear.
sick. When that come?
Start of summer.
Yeah.
Do we have to be a specific rating to wear these shoes?
Got your little
No, just the jumpers. Like you'll see some people wearing
Yeah,
some North
it's
Face
easier.
jumpers. Those are the CO, full CO not.
Nah.
That's it.
It's in my second eyes, yeah.
That's done. Is it? Yeah. You good?
The lockers are down that end. Yeah, your third eye, the locker
What do you
down
need?
there. Just on that wall there. In the centre, roughly.
What are you trying? What did you need the locker for?
Clothing.
Oh yeah, you just do F1 muscle, mate.
What shoes can you wear with the shorts?
The ones I made over there is wearing the black.
Once you've got your
Yeah, like
uniform
black
set up, you just want to come outside and
Yeah.
line up at the armory door.
Oh, that was in there.
Just
Right?
lost it.
Yeah, that's
it
the
is?
ones. Yeah.
Yes, sweet. Jeez.
Go through. Ooh. Go through. They got their key cards, that's right.
Yeah, yeah, key cards now.
Yeah. I don't have to open the doors for them. You had the belt. Yeah. Oh, there. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, you
it'll-
can't clip it on.
It'll just save it and think about saving, if you know what I mean.
You
And
can't clip it up until
it'll
you
be
get the
there
taser on you.
when you
Yeah.
get the taser.
You want the taser on your... Yeah, on the leg.
You right, Derek? How you going?
Is the right pants, mate?
What was that?
Is the right pants?
Don't think so. They don't look quite right. They gotta keep going. You'll see some black ones.
You don't have to get the med kit and badge.
Or blue. It's black or blue, up to you. Those are, I think, you see. Yeah, I'll tell you the ones I've got, and then you can use that as a reference. Won't, depending on
no legs.
what
Oh my
one
god.
you used might be a number after. So 131 is the one I've got. It could be 132 for you or 130.
Yeah, that PowerPoint needs to be updated. You said 131? It's 131.
Yeah, that's for this sort. If you want the sort that are in the PowerPoint, you can go for that. Yeah.
Nah.
But yeah, these are, in my opinion, the better looking ones. The boots in there should be the same as what I've got.
I mean, they can't. I mean, I was here, shouting stuff, but I locked it, so I could read it.
So you can go for 26 for your boots as well if you wish, and that'd be the same as what I got. Which, in my opinion, look a bit better, but you know. What was that? Your boots can be 25 or 26, and there'll be these sort.
Oh, no, it's a halter requires item, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Yeah.
But then my car ate my one.
Yep, that was the correct belt. Don't worry about doing it again. You got it. Now just move on to your shirt, which will be 59, I mean.
59.
Or 58. Probably, depending which one you use.
467.
I think you went past it before, but anyway, keep going. You'll be in the 50s, 59. Oh, you went past it again.
No, I wanted to steal yours.
Oh, you want to steal one?
Keep going back.
Says it's 467.
So when is he on or what?
If you show it, it's 59 or 58.
I don't remember what the honor one is.
I've already done the shift, mate. I've already done
That's near there. Go through it. That's in your locker. There it is. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
look at
that's
that.
the right shirt. Yep. Though the belt's
gonna
wrong.
Run outside to grab my thing.
I'll change it.
Unless you've got a holster. And you'll have to fix your arms up because you've got holes in your shirt.
I'm just.
If I'm standing in road, sorry. Gotta remember that.
No, you're right, bros.
What you do is you flex your arms. That way you'll see if you've got holes in your shirt. It's usually the back that you'll have them. Long time no see. How have you been?
Yeah, good, bro. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks. It's good that you've been good.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers.
How's
bro.
VicPol going?
Yeah, it's alright, bro. It's
That's good.
pretty chill.
That's good. As long as you're enjoying it, that's the main thing.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, I forgot your name, sorry. I
Darcy.
reckon Darcy, that's it, yeah. I know it, but yeah, I just you know what it's like.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Hat is your choice as to what you want.
Banged my head on the seat.
Same with glasses. As long as it's not like outlandish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready for work, recruit? Oh, hey! Hand me.
There you go. Hand me.
Yeah. And just fix your belt up. It's got to have the taser on it.
That is completely different. That is in. Hold on.
It'll be under. It's not bags and parachutes. It's
Yeah.
body armor, maybe.
What's this for?
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's. You can have that if you got body
You
cam.
should wear that.
If you got body
Definitely wear
cam,
that.
definitely wear it.
No, you're not allowed on duty
What,
without a body cap on.
What?
Yeah.
You should always be
Size
wearing
of
So I've already equipped the holster, but it's said on it.
Okay.
Just sneeze.
Bags? Okay.
Sneak. Hold on.
You've already got it on your leg.
It's been a good few years for
There we
me.
go.
Do you have a physical holster though? If you open
Oh, I get what you're saying.
your flex K, no, then you can't wear it. You got to have the belt with the taser on it.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Wait, 130 off the top of my head.
Oh, that's it.
I'm into muscle once.
Pretty sure it's scarves. No, not scarves. Might be
Yeah, that's the one.
shirts.
That was the one. Yep.
Go and
It's-
then
it's
you want the shoes as well.
Yeah, it'll slip off because you don't have the taser yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
The unwind.
So now that you've got that, just make sure you have thought about save,
Yeah,
and then yeah, come out.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I like to be stylish.
All good. And come in here.
Let's not teach.
Hey mate, come in here please. You with the purple hair?
Oh,
Yeah.
g'day, mate.
Come in here please. Okay, just, yep, there you go. and then get the taser, and the corrections radio. And if you want bandages and stuff, you can get that. And also make sure you get the baton. So, yeah. The baton, the taser, and the radio are things you cannot go on duty without.
Yeah.
But the rest is up to you.
Yes.
And don't get a fire extinguisher because you're not fire trained.
That's trying to get. I couldn't even. Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. And now just sneeze again, and you should have your belt on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take a sneeze.
Hey, Ford. I'm right-handed. Shouldn't the taser be my right-hand side?
Nah, it's because, you know, when I'm in my pole
If you
uniform,
do you know what I mean by sneeze?
I have my gun's on my right side and then my pepper spray's on the other side. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
secondary thing, yeah.
Did you say it right?
Obviously we don't have that.
Oop.
Yeah. Okay, so you want...
Might mind if I fucked it. No,
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, you probably haven't set your belt.
I fucked it.
Yeah.
That one. Oh,
So
that one's gonna go. Duress?
I think it's bags and parachutes.
Then accessories.
Oh, shirt and accessories. So yeah. Keep going till you see one with the taser. There you go.
Wait, does anyone have
That's
any
the correct one.
fucking bleeding
And just
hands?
make sure you've
Christ.
saved.
Oh my god, I'm actually about to die.
Oh.
Oh, please.
No.
You got it? You good? Did you forget to save?
See what I was saying?
Back one.
There we go.
No, not that one. Not that one. Back one.
I was just told this is it.
No, not that one. No, not with a gun.
Back one. This one. This one
That
doesn't have
one.
a gun, does it?
That one. It's...
This one doesn't. This one never had a gun.
Yeah, that's it. That's the correct one. You don't want one with a gun. You want the one with the taser.
That's. Yeah, this is the one I had just before.
Yeah, that's the correct one.
Yeah. Alright.
Cause
That's quite easy.
just make sure you got saved.
Well, jump on channel 14, recruit to Roonies. And then once we're on channel 14,
So on your
just
radio.
one by one, jump on there, give out your call sign. For myself, it'll be 970 is clocking.
Brody, go to bed.
So just give your call sign and call yourself clocking on.
Corrections 127 clocking up.
Wow. Got another one?
Correction 139.
You have a hole in your shirt.
Yeah,
Oh no, I've just seen it.
Yeah.
that's why you flex your arms up when you do it.
I always find funny, they never seem to get the hint to like aim it at.
Hey
Oh.
Darcy, you might want to pick your
Fuck,
shoulders
maybe
up.
fucking maybe Darcy had the right idea with food.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
the
no. I
recruit
need to get
shoulders.
tickets.
Oh, it's alright, bro.
Yeah, just letting you know in case you didn't realise.
Oh my god, Darcy's a recruit again. Oh my god.
14, yeah.
I'm back.
Dude, what
And a
welcome
beanbag.
to the tour. You can jump in.
I'm gonna go get my, what is it? The governor one.
Oh, the fucking...
Just have you got a muscle monitor, or you could just use your num plus muscle.
I should have.
No, I do know who this is. It's
By the way, Derek, I put some things in for the recruits in Correctives RP, like the
Oh yeah.
sheet and stuff. Just that way you know it's there.
Having a win, mate.
I'm struggling, mate.
What do we need?
I don't think I'm fucking on the radio. I feel like I have.
Just flex your E muscle. Yeah, once you got it out there, flex your E muscle and turn it on. Have you got it on channel 14?
Yeah. Frequency
Yeah.
14 corrections.
And then flex your E muscle, which should hear it beep as you turn it on.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and then just put it back in your pocket.
All good?
You fall over a lot.
Yeah.
And then just,
How
yeah, use your num plus muscle to
Darcy,
try and call over the radio.
Yeah, bro.
you know, leadership
Beautiful, there we go.
gives
I'm having
give
muscle
our body
change to
cam
something else in another state. but for some reason
Anya
it's carried over.
to review.
Yeah.
You're reading the wrong.
You tell him, Con. You tell him.
You tell
me?
him, Con, fucking get him.
Tell him off.
All right, are we all ready to go?
Oh, we got the governor here. Oh, okay.
Go for a bit of a walkabout, yeah?
This is all my paperwork
Alright,
of
guys.
you little gremlins in this bag. I'm not letting it go.
Hang on. Can I have that
Rem-
bag real quick? There's like...
When you get Vic Pole coming in,
This one? No.
you know how many weeks, what the charges are, you want to bring them into here. You can fly the weeks out there in the Sully port, or you can do it in here as well, but either way. But so there's two ways to check someone in. You can either take them over to the computer there, let them check themselves in. I would only suggest doing that for someone that's decent compliant. Otherwise, yeah, you'll probably have to end up cuffing them again to take them in.
Will you have a
The
smile?
other way is you bring them over to the mat here, and then you can third eye them. If you third eye anyone beside you, you can actually see. You can see.
You can third eye me
that's
if you
it.
want.
Don't actually do it, but yeah. So yeah, that there will actually give them their private tour in there. Like some people do leave them. I suggest still follow them in, because I have come out here and found someone stuck in here bloody an hour later because someone just left them expecting to be able to
That's
make it all the way
happened
through.
multiple times.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's no good, and we got to deal with that. But yeah, so always just follow your inmate through, whether you've checked them in yourself or not. All right, moving along. We'll head back down through here, guys. Who keeps locking these doors?
I don't know.
Stefan. Steven.
Excuse
No,
me,
no.
man, sorry, excuse me. Oh, sorry, man. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
They're still coming.
Might talk out of touch, that way everyone can hear me. All right, guys, this here is going to be your Sally port. So Vic Pole is going to give you a call up. They'll most probably be in here. We've had a few drums with gates here and there, but at the moment they're working. So Vic Pole will be sitting out here with their vehicle. They'll give us a call on the radio. We'll come out. This is where the Vic Pole will hand you over, your mate, and give them your their sentence, basically, for weeks and what they're charged with. You next.
Hello. How have you been, Ford?
Good, but
That's good.
so we're not going to interrupt this.
Yeah.
When you need to go on a transport, just talk to this lady here. She'll go and grab your van, and then you're
Oh.
on your way. As you can see, they come out either with mostly come out with police livery on them. You can actually get in there and you change them over to corrections, and then you're right to go. All right. When it comes to the gates too, on the way out, guys, the first one here, closest one to us, you got to third eye the little box here, and the next one there is actually e-muscle. You can get that one in the car. When we were talking about Sally Port and all that for when it comes to areas that you can actually search, this is actually one of the areas. So if you do have dramas where you actually need to frisk someone and do feel something a bit odd, you can bring them out here and have a quick search.
Which one are we on, Derek?
Now, we'll go through code 2. Now,
Come
when
to see Ido.
it's when it comes to this door here, look, it's go in and out of it as you please, but all I ask, lock this gate here before you open this one, because it just saves you having a bloody, you know, if you unlock this door here and then an inmate runs through, then you don't want to have to run all the way down a bloody Sally Port. If you lock this gate first, then the furthest it can make them run out is this little area, and you're not getting far in here, are they? Oh, actually, we might as well show you in here, actually. This back door here, you can actually unlock that one with your e-muscle, and it'll take you to the cafeteria.
Oh dear.
Surely one of them is going to accident.
This here, guys, is your in-head area. If you ever need to go in your head for any circumstance, and even if it's only 2 minutes, just I prefer you come out here, guys. Go in your head inside the yard. You're bound to end up somewhere. It's a whole thing we've got to deal with. So, no matter how long you jump in your head, just come out here. Most people actually, when they fly out, can actually fly out in here. Most people just go behind their little container there, fly out. If you're planning on flying out from here, you can keep your equipment on you, but if you are, needing to actually leave the MRC at any time, always go back to the armory and put your gear away. All right, guys, to get in the yard, we'll go through this door here. So you just one at a time. You third eye this door.
Yeah. That does that. Oh, see up here, I think they have white stripes, that's all I know. Yeah, so we'll see.
Oh. You got
Oh.
one. Where's the rest of them? Recruits?
Yeah, keep
We got
away
one,
from the
two.
fence.
Oh, God.
I'm scared, there's too many of them.
There's already too many of them.
Alright. We'll head over this
So
way.
next place, can you go to your tickets, mate?
Yes, sir. Can I just hide in the bushes?
It's the last.
Yeah, we've lost one somewhere. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. No, we had.
It's two.
No, we had
Three.
4. We had 3 at the induction, and then this guy here's medicine.
There's another one. I'm missing
Yeah.
one more, aren't we? What's your...
Yeah.
I see
The recruits
one.
are inducted today. Can I have you all in the yard here, please?
Welcome.
Oh, there's a chicken right there. Pick them up, kill them. New one.
The steady still.
Mate, I might suck the spider,
Are we missing one?
Yeah, we're missing one.
We'll go have a look.
We just there was a right. It'll be the one that head popped. I'm assuming.
Oh, we had a head pop? Okay.
Yeah, it was a head pop. I thought it was.
Alright, well, we'll carry on and then we'll give him a run through when he gets back.
Where'd the head pop? I'll go back out and meet him.
In the fucking just before the cafeteria, like where the
Okay, yep.
cafeteria door is.
No worries.
I was
You
looking
dyslexic as well,
towards,
mate?
I was looking towards the wall.
Why's your going
so
in the
my-
head?
No worries. See ya. Hello. Just gotta wait, don't wait.
Correctional, come to Dragon Knight, fuck off.
No worries, see you later. Have a good one.
Thank you for your service.
I'll be back.
Yep, no worries, all good.
Going to the gym. Destroy my back.
Fair enough. Enjoy.
I will. Don't miss me.
I'll try not to.
Whoever's got the umbrella hat on, you got a mad spider.
Corrections 10 back from here.
Welcome back, Con.
Thank you.
Hey, mate. Come this way. Oop. Oh, there you are. Okay. How's it going? Just make sure you get into your uniform.
Sorry, I don't know why it has done this.
No, it's the way you fly in. It's all good. There you go.
Have the fucking belt.
Yeah. Make sure you've resaved it once you put your belt on. Unless you... Just make sure you've also got your taser, because that could be one reason.
354 going ahead.
Because sometimes it can... It's very rare, but it can... vanish.
Bring me away.
The taser can vanish sometimes when you have issues.
There we go. I should. Yeah, there we go. So.
Yep.
Alright, we're straight.
Yeah. You can tell that you got your taser because it will stay on. Belt will. Okay, this is the in-head area.
Yep.
Just be careful. All the exterior fences, that when you're in the yard, any fence that faces out, is electrified. So if you
If I
touch
go
it,
up and touch that, I'll live.
you will get zapped and onto the ground, and you will be hurt.
Test it.
No, I don't. Trust me, I've done it. Hey, Derek, you got a spider.
Yeah, jump.
So with this door, you got a third eye. This is only COs can go in and out of this door as well. Well, anyone with a key card, basically.
Yeah.
But it's called the CO door. So just third eye it and just do think about entrance.
Yeah.
There we go. So, well, that way we're not holding everyone up. I might just get you to go down to the courts. And I'll show you around a bit later. Okay, that way we're not holding everyone else up. Yeah, the courts are just down here.
He's the one who's smuggling it.
He's back.
That's right. I'll go over the G-Wheel muscle with you again once we're done with this. Just so
Ow!
Sorry, I didn't see you.
Yeah,
You
so
were kind of
you can
hidden.
only have 6 months
My
notice where
bad.
we're at the moment.
Oh, that's 20 tickets.
And go to fingerprint suspect. I'm going to stand
Oh,
here.
thanks, Cody, for the vote. Thanks, pal.
Just kind of circle around and fingerprint me. You get my details, my full name, and how many jail actions.
Oh, bubblegum cherry, mate.
I just decided to skip the tour, that way you can be involved in this.
Yeah,
run through it afterwards.
Yeah.
Nah, mate, this
This is more important than the tour.
Oh, I held that one in. Oh, hey, you cut.
Thanks, mate. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Dude, I just took Cody's hat.
Ugh. Not advisable.
Two things we worry about is their name and the jail which is like the actions that, that's the actions that they have to do. Sometimes get inmates that come up to you and be like, how many actions do I have to do?
Hi, mate. 9:30, clocking on.
They can talk to the Barry, the parole officer.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Hello, Governor.
Hey, 9:30 to Cody Walker, Cody Turner. You smell.
Once we're done here,
Yep, all done.
So you
I
guys-
don't know what
Take that.
but yeah, so Barry, can also
Richard,
tell them
you
the actions
stink
as
like
well
poo-poo.
as habits, and they'll come up to,
Yep. You do. You do stink like poo-poo.
Just remember, you know,
Richard?
you've got
Shut the
corrections
fuck up
officers,
over radio.
fingerprint
No,
sisters,
no
so
professionalism on radio.
picked up all that.
Will, shut the flip up. Right now.
To get out of
Cody,
that, just
use
flex
my
your
as well.
muscle.
Titus is
Leave an extra 5 penalty.
Where did this guy
fuck
get
did you
extra
get that
rates?
from?
Dude.
On top of their current sentence.
What have you done to your...
The one
What do you
below
mean? It was on the
that,
fucking...
just a
It was on my
wheelchair.
waist.
Do not worry about that.
Yeah,
That
it was
is
kind of like
This guy's
folded out.
crazy.
from the old MRC is no longer a thing.
Darcy, do it this guy.
Just completely ignore
The other day.
next
Oh my god.
Cody, use freaking smell, dude. Yep. Just because you got snap doesn't mean you're cool.
Individual.
Told him there, mate. Rose, you're pretty sick, dude. Hope you have a great day.
Oh my god.
Much love from the cool kids.
first initially get an inmate.
Jeffrey,
Oh, I'm bad.
The inmate,
just open your eye, pal.
you add the amount of weeks that they're
That's
in
really
for,
mean, I'm
for
sorry.
example, 40 weeks. It would then pop up short form in your eyes, it would go 40 weeks.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty up, pal. Why are you picking on someone with one eye? You know how he got... You want to know how he got that scar? His boyfriend gave him that.
That doesn't seem right.
His boyfriend just can't name it. And, you know, it went a little bit too far and landed in his eye.
Rather than spamming extra tickets,
When I see it there, I'll believe it.
Yeah, I am.
Dude, he lost his eye when him and his boyfriend.
Send that information through and it will add 15 tickets onto their sentence.
For real.
Seatbelt toggle, I'm still trying to figure out if
Dude,
that
I'm not gonna share my views with you,
on the car. I know it works for us too. So wait out on that one. It usually will just, like put someone's seatbelt on. And don't worry about touching the ambulance menu at all. Any questions on the F6 muscle? Nope. Okay, awesome. We've got the perfect number of recruits here, so can I get 2 people on that side of the court, 2 people on that side, just standing at the top of the key?
Lexi, you able to come down to the court to be a demo foreman?
Yeah, I have spent.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're just going to demonstrate tackling for you. So the way tackling works is you need to be running, right? So flex your shift muscle. While you're running, you also need to flex your G muscle, right? So you'll be sprinting like this, and then you'll flex your G muscle as you run up to someone. And boom, you'll tackle them. That's how that will work. So, when it comes down to a more hostile inmate, you will tackle them, wait for them to stand up, and then cuff them from behind. Lexi, if you wouldn't mind standing in the center for me to demo this. Thank you. So, for example, Lexi is being a rather hostile inmate. You will tackle, get them to the floor, stand behind them, wait for them to stand up. Oh, you stand up awkwardly. Cuff them. And then drag them. Obviously then to take them and lock up and do what needs to be done. Oh, actually, ow. Stand there for 2 seconds. I'm just gonna demo this real quick. Just remember to undrag them before you uncuff them. Because if you uncuff them before you undrag them, this kind of happens. As you can see, she's kind of stuck to me. If I undrag her, she is still kind of stuck to me. To fix this, cuff them, drag them, undrag them, uncuff them. Any questions on any of that?
Nope.
Sorry, say that again. Your voice box is a bit. Yep. Your handcuffs are on your belt. And you just flex your G muscle. You just flex your G muscle and you'll see a little person with a padlock. Again. Just that's it. Just G muscle and it's the guy with the padlock. And the guy with the padlock with the little up arrow is drag. The muscle by knees. Oh, you already have? Okay, yeah.
How's it going?
It's going fantastic,
That's
Steven.
good.
Alright.
With an EN.
So, how this is going to work, I just want to see how you guys go. This is okay if you do not tackle your individual right of way. They're going to stand still and let you tackle them and get the cuff and drag off. So, how this is going to work, this side here, you're going to be my good guys. So, this means you're going to be the COs, you're going to be conducting the tackling, cuffing, and dragging. This side here, you're going to be my inmates. So you're just going to stand still, let old mateys tackle you, cuff you, and drag you, just so they, demonstrate all that stuff. You will do this on the command go. So, 3, 2, 1, go. I said you may miss, just go until you get it.
What helps the best if you stop running for... Never mind, you got it.
Awesome. Just get behind him. I see he's in a bit of an awkward spot.
Okay, go do your tickets,
Awesome.
please.
Yep. Now just undrag him and uncuff him.
So go do your tickets.
Awesome. Same for you, just undrag
I'm
him
on
and
my
uncuff him.
break.
Alright, line back
You
up.
ain't no
Op-
breaks in here.
And we will do
Wait,
a team's
It
chain.
sounds like slavery to me.
It is.
Alrighty,
Not
so
really.
you guys now will be my inmates. You guys will be my COs. So from
I
here,
need to do the time,
3,
not the
2,
work.
1, go.
Mate, you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss. Ah!
Can they tackle me?
No.
Awesome.
Why?
Perfect. Then just undrag
Because
I can be the
Hey,
criminal.
Will,
They can practice on.
Yeah.
what was your previous last name when you first came into corrections?
Gobbles Rosette? Yeah, Gobbles or Rosette, either one or both at the same time.
Okay.
Was it ever Sandler?
Sorry, I'm
Oh,
listening.
I don't know. Hold on. I can actually check. Give me a sec.
Clarify what you mean.
It was for like an
Oh,
hour.
who's
but
on
I was
duty?
corrections that whole time.
So if you go over the main emails and go into corrections live feed, you'll see who's hiring.
But it would have updated on the FTG either way. But
Alright,
sorry,
so
no,
that's tackling training done. Sadly, we have inmates, so we can't really go over taser training, but it's very simple. It's got roughly a 10-meter range, and all it is just that's my beanbag, not my taser. Do not do this at this current time, but yes, you can pull out, just point it, see how it looks. There's roughly a 10-meter range, roughly about a 3-second recharge. You will just point, you will aim, and fire. Do not shoot at this current time. That is me just demonstrating. Yes. Alright. Any questions on your tackle and cuffling? Nope. Yeah, tackle and cuffling. No questions. Questions, queries, doubtful points. Alright. With that, that will be your training concluded. Welcome to corrections. And the best way to put it is, go do your job.
Oh, where is he? Are you going to take him on the tour?
Do you want to take him soon?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, you want to come with me?
Hey, Jasper.
Yes.
I've got some questions as well.
Yeah, go for it. Shoot away.
Sheriffs.
What about sheriffs?
How does...
Here. We'll go into the infirmary and we can talk better in there. It's too loud out here. Sorry. Oh, okay, just gotta move. So, this is good exercise for you. Get behind him and try and cuff him and drag him to the circle there. I don't know what's happened, but he definitely shouldn't be there. He should be over there. There we go.
Check in.
Oh, what was that? He's checked in. You see the book thing in his hand? It means he's checked in.
Did not.
Dude, there's just no beds available.
There we go. Yeah. Anyway, what were you trying to say about sheriffs?
Sheriffs, how does one apply? Do I have to hit a specific rank in the Department of Corrections?
No, you can apply right this second if you wish. What
Obviously.
was that?
I'm trying to get into the Victorian. Obviously.
Yeah. So what you do to get sheriffs is you go to the government website.
The government website.
What was that?
Government website, what you meant.
Yeah, the government website.
Yeah.
And then go to applications, reports, support tickets, ban appeals.
And
Then you new request, and then you just in there is where you apply for sheriffs.
I'll get on.
But just wait till after the tour before you do that. Just so you know, your voice box is breaking up bad. Yeah, figured. You should do SNL, and then yeah, that. Just heads up. Instead of me. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, so this is the part of the infirmary.
Yeah, but we'll make
So that guy there, he can offer you a job, which is to pick up bags in the back. You can talk, I can hear you, it's just you're breaking up a bit, that's all. Yeah. Sorry, what was that?
Issue. It's like, that's a issue.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's normally there. You should be able to, even if he's not, just go up to where he normally is, which is in front of that trolley, and just third eye around that area, and you should be able to still do the task, even if he's not there. If you need to check in for any reason, you just walk to that circle, fill out that form that's on the desk there, and then the doctors and nurses will take you into the back room. Okay?
Oh, my eyes are fucked. Oh, no.
So come with me.
Hey, dude.
Cellblock's gonna be off limits for a bit. Thank you.
No worries, all good. So these technically three doors, they are to remain locked at all times. You can go in there, but make sure as soon as you're in there, lock it behind you.
Yes.
Okay? So they remain locked all the time. They don't lock themselves. You have to manually lock them. Okay? Just something to be aware of. So this is the main infirmary. This is where you obviously get taken by the doctors and nurses or onto one of the beds. You don't need to taser it, you put that away.
Okay, clicks wrong muscle, mate.
Yeah, all good. And if you do that task that's out there, the infirmary job task, then there'll be paper bags over the floors. There'll be 11 of them. You just need to pick up 10 of them. Though if you see more than one under the bed, then you'll want to think about we're going out and resetting the task. Because if they're under the bed, like under the middle of the bed, you cannot pick them up. Yeah, so just something to be aware of. And don't bother getting order, even though it says you can. Apparently, it does nothing. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the infirmary for you. Oops. These are sort of like normal bins that inmates can search, except they can't put stuff in them. So don't know, it's a hard thing to say, but basically inmates can get contraband, okay? And plastic is technically contraband. We're going here.
Yeah, super cool.
So plastic is technically contraband, but
Richard, Longshaft, Dallas.
He's coming.
Yeah. So
What am I doing?
Coming to the cell block.
if they get plastic, I'll show you where, but you'll just tell them to take it to the guy down the back, and give them a chance to get rid of it. And then if they still keep it, then take it off them. just because they can get tickets for it, but it is also technically contraband. Stone, wood, tickets, food, drink, none of that is contraband. They can have that on them at all times. But anything else is contraband. So if you see anything on them that's not that stuff, then yeah, it's contraband.
Perfect.
So yeah. Though if you see them with like their license, for example, on them, that means they've come in from the old MRC. So just give them a quick, if you're searching them for whatever reason, just make sure they don't have a weapon on them or whatever. Otherwise, yeah, let them keep that stuff that they might have on them, because you can't reprocess them. They've already been processed, and you know, or other than the phone and radio that you have to take off them. If they did have it on them. But yeah, if you see if they have some weird things on them, like that you've never seen before, it's probably from the old MRC and they're probably from there. So just something to be aware of. Like acetone they'll get here, and other things like that. What was that?
Prison.
What was that about prison?
I said prison.
I didn't catch that. They can get it here, yes, if that's what you're asking. Yeah.
Yeah, there used to be one over in Vespucci.
Okay, no, I did not.
I'm a.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Vespucci.
Vespucci.
Well, it wasn't
in this city about 2 to 3 years ago.
I don't think there was one at Vespucci. It was just on the edge of the city. Vespucci's a lot further in.
It was around the 592 postal.
There was, there was one at 592, yeah, but that's not Vespucci.
That's the one I'm talking about, sorry.
Yeah, Vespucci is, give me a minute, I'll tell you. It's 343. That's Vespucci. What was that?
Just got any mix up with it.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, I did know about that one. Yeah. Anyway, continue the tour. So that guy there can give you, that guy there can give you food and drink for tickets. So you do tasks and you can get tickets, and then you hand the tickets into him for food and drink. You can also get your daily credits there. So can inmates. But yeah, that's the general gist of him. So if you have a look and you see stuff on him, that's what he has, okay? If inmates tell you he has other things, then don't believe them, okay? Is basically the gist. If you understand what I'm trying to get at. Yeah. Yeah. So, inmates might tell you things that, I guess you could say we aren't supposed to know about. Okay.
Chicken.
So this guy gives you the chook job.
Do to you.
So that's how, once you've got a chook, that's what you do, is you run up there and butcher it. And then you're breaking up pretty bad, mate. It's very hard to hear you.
It's raining outside.
Yeah.
It's bloody annoying.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, but this guy, he's the only one that Okay. This guy here is the only one that there's a time limit on. So, well, not a time limit as per se. You can take as long as you want to do the task, but you can only do it once every, I think it's 3 minutes. I could be wrong on that, but by my estimates, it's about 3 minutes. I'll just give you some more information. Okay, so the chook job here takes 1 minute to 1 minute 15 roughly, sometimes less, to do, and it gives you 6 to 12 tickets. No, 1 to 6 tickets, I mean, and it takes 12 minutes to get 50 tickets roughly. The infirmary job, so the one in the infirmary there that I just showed you, it takes 2 minutes 44 to do. 2 minutes 44 to 2 minutes 51 to do. Gives you 2 to 10 tickets, and takes about 26 minutes to get 50 tickets. Okay. The bin job, which is another one I'll show you, it takes 4 minutes 30 to do, and it gives you 1 to 15 tickets. So it is really not worth doing unless you're super bored and you got nothing better to do. It'll take even longer if you don't use walk quick. Okay? So with that bin job, you have to use walk quick to get it done in 4 minutes 31.
Yep.
That's the minimum time, and you'll be lucky if you do that.
Correction, sir.
You guys should send one person to your man truck. We've just got someone processed.
Can we get an FTO and a recruit to do that, please?
I'm an FTO. What's doing, Stephen?
No, mate. What
Well,
are you handcuffed?
This is Stephen wannabe looking motherfucker.
What did you call me?
You heard me?
Mate, go there and trash up.
Don't.
What was it?
No, don't go down, mate. Okay, one thing in here, don't go putting down the inmates, okay? If you do that, it's going to backfire on you, and yeah, you won't like the consequences.
Oh, is this a newbie?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
sorry,
toughest
mate.
newbie you'll ever meet.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, so the bin job guy will take 1 plastic for 5 tickets, or 2 wood for 1 ticket, or 2 stone for 1 ticket. So, yeah. So that's another thing that, you know, for example, if this guy gave you wood because he, I don't know, didn't want it for some reason, you can then take it down there and get a ticket for it and get rid of it that way.
Or trade it and get on the shard.
Anyway, or this guy, it doesn't really matter who, but if an inmate, because you won't get wood and stone, I can tell you that now. Only inmates get wood and stone. You can get
so
plastic.
what do you mean by when you said talking down to inmates? Like, what do you mean I won't like it? Like disciplinary?
No.
I'm gonna cop some stabbings.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry, what?
Alright.
What was that? Yeah, they do. And if you talk to them down to them in here, as soon as you get out on Sheriff's or VicPol, you're going to have a very bad time. They will come after you, like on purpose, come after you because you've been nasty to them in here. So what you do in here will have an influence on what happens out of here, okay? When you become sheriffs and VicPol, if you do get there.
Richard, don't clock off.
Just be aware that that will happen, okay? It's
think he clocked off.
yeah, and we do not put inmates down. Okay, full stop. Capital letters. No, you will not be doing that. You will not put them down. Full stop.
No, I'm
capital
not
letter.
saying put. I'm not
Okay.
putting them. You can't let the inmates walk.
No, but still be nice to them.
If I could have all
And-
your attention right now, I would like you all to have a big hands together and a big congratulations for Lexi and Benedict, who have now been promoted to STO.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats, everyone.
Yeah, because, like I said,
Thanks, guys.
they will take offense to, you know, you talking down to them and stuff. Yeah, and when you get out of here in the Vic Pole,
Go and change your chevrons
it
and
will,
come and see me and we'll start doing your
yeah,
training.
it will be
Yeah, look.
bad.
As per person, what I say as putting it. Can't do that sort of thing.
Yeah, you can say that, but, you know, just don't, you know, like walk around and, you know, it's like just being absolutely nasty to you. Don't go and be nasty back to them just because they've been nasty
Yeah,
to you.
obviously, but I'm not going to sit there and look, mate, no, need to go there.
That's why you have lockups and extra tickets that you can give. So, yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's the all for in here. Other than you can get tea down at that tea machine. No, coffee actually.
You get the coffee machine. Yep.
Coffee or tea at the whatever machine it is. I don't know. That machine there in the corner. I don't know if it's coffee or tea. I don't buy it. It costs money.
Oh, wrong thing.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll go down this way.
So could you guys put your hands together and congratulate Richard on his promotion to FTO as well?
Congrats, Richard.
Congrats.
So, the only place inmates can have a punch on is down there on the courts, and it has to be one-on-one and consensual. Okay, so if they're just...
Assault?
What was that?
We allow assault.
They can have fisty punches down there if they wish. But only down there.
Yep.
That's only place that can happen is on that green and blue court. Okay?
Yep.
If it happens anywhere else, that's a reason for either extra tickets or a lockup or just a verbal. Up to you, but yeah. If it's the first time, you can do a verbal, but after that, definitely, you know, if they've done it once, okay, fair enough, you can give verbal. But if they've done it more than once, then it's lockup or extra tickets. Must be. Okay, no verbals. Because you've given them a verbal warning already. You know? So after that...
Stand up.
What was that? I can't understand what you just said, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, it's up to you whether you do that or not. But yeah. Like if it's like just them taking their pants off, then verbal is fine. Jump, you got a spider. That's it. Yeah, so if they're just taking their pants off, give them a verbal warning first. If they don't put them back on, that's when you can start looking at extra tickets or lock up. Your choice as to which. So this guy is the bin job guy. I really recommend not doing this job. Up to you though. If you're that bored, go for it. But yeah, he's the one that will also take the wood, stone and plastic. And there is something else, but I'm not going into that. It's something inmates can get from this job and this job only. But yeah. See ya, have a good one. That's Derek. Yeah, anyway, you still there? You still with me? Just one more thing. Won't take long. We're just going there now.
Perfect.
Yeah. Where is that? This way a bit more.
This place is infested with chickens.
Yeah. By the way, up there, any of the rooftops, that's Overwatch. You can't go up there, okay? Unless you become certified. And only FTO, full COs and above can become certified for golf cart, and FTOs and above rooftop. So yeah, or Overwatch as it's also called. This is the cell block, okay? We have mainly just used the 20 cells down the bottom here, because if you go up the top there, you can end up in your own little bubble.
Yeah.
So just be careful, and that is the where you can trigger a lockdown in the yard.
Shuttle center.
Yeah, that's the only place in the yard that you can do it. So yeah, lockups, you'll learn how to do them, and when we need to do one, and you know when you have time. But yeah, big thing is getting used to locking that door. Okay, that's the hardest part, is locking that door, because inmates will try and run out when you are doing a lockup most of the time. So yeah, that guy there, he allows inmates to play pool. That's, yeah, you can come on duty whenever you want. If you're outnumbered, it is recommended, and I would suggest you do it, till you learn the inmates and which inmates are likely to attack and stuff, that you stay out of the yard if you're outnumbered. General rule is stay out of the yard if you're outnumbered, okay, for everyone. So yeah, but that guy allows inmates to play pool, and they can invite you to play pool if they have enough of a sentence. I think it's 150 weeks, or no, it might be 250 they've got to have before they can play pool. Okay? And then you got a gym in there. If you're thinking about getting a radio and, you know, playing music, go in there, grab that radio. But just be careful. Some people do have live eyes, so they might not be too happy with you playing music. Okay? So if you do want to play music, maybe just step away from people and just say, I'm just, you know, I'm going to be playing music over here, feel free to come over. You know? But don't do it. Just don't go up to them with music going. This would be my suggestion. And that's about the general gist of things that I can think of. Whoops. Yeah. But that. Oh yeah. One more thing. That guy there is Barry. He lets the inmates out, and they can get their clothes and stuff from him. And also, one other thing I forgot to mention was over there near the
You too, matey.
Infirmary. There's another guy there who allows you to reset the jobs. And also you can get clothes. The inmates can get clothes from him too. And like I told you, just be aware of the fences. Big thing there.
Yes.
unless you like being zapped. Yeah, you'll get the hang of the rest of the stuff when you're here.
Obviously,
Sorry, what was that?
experience.
Yeah. It's all about experience, and you'll build that up over time. And
I'm very experienced.
big thing, don't forget your uses of force, okay? I can't stress that enough. And look through your handbook
So-
from time to time.
If I were to punch you, what do you do?
I would attempt to tackle you. What are you gonna do, mate?
What if I pulled out my knife?
I would.
got- Your voice box is cooked.
Yeah. I think it's head issues. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Just
Make a shiv.
no idea.
That's me.
Is this Rose Dallas?
Yes, it is.
Hey man, did I want to ask if that was your sister?
No worries.
So,
Just remember, your uses of force is being presence first, then verbal, then your non-resistant cuffing, dragging, then your dragging, and your hard control basically, and then your weapons are last. Unless I skipped a step, but I don't think I did. So yeah, just that's all you got to remember. Yeah. Your handbook is your friend. Just remember that. That's so if you want to clock off, you can clock off just out in the in-head area. Don't do it in the yard. Not recommended, because you don't know if you're going to fly in with like 30 inmates or